Hello everyone and welcome to our final episode of the Lighthouse carving series. I hope you've seen the previous videos, and if you haven't, be sure to check back and watch all the steps we've taken to get here. In this final episode we'll be cleaning off the carving and then proceed to paint it. What you see me doing right here is that I'm taking just an old toothbrush that I keep laying around, and I'm just, while it's still dry, I'm trying to knock off all of the different little shavings that still may be left inside the carving in the grooves and nooks and crannies. Then I'm going to take a little bit of water, a little bit of soap, and rinse off or wash off the whole carving, anywhere that my hands have touched any of the bare wood. There's two reasons I do this. One is to try and get all of the oils from my hands off of the carving. And then the second reason is because I'm going to try and get any residual pencil marks off, maybe that I've left somewhere on the carving. So after doing this, I will rinse it off with water and then let it dry overnight. I also sometimes will blow dry it, and that's actually what you're going to see in just a moment as well. But it's up to you. Either way, you want to try and at least leave it to dry overnight. This is actually one step in theory that you could skip, but and it probably wouldn't do too much harm to your carving, but you run the risk of the oils of your hands discoloring the carving once you paint it. So I guess it's up to you. It's your carving. You can do with it what you want, but just consider that whenever you move forward, as whether you're going to skip this step. Of course, I've got to use the old purple blow dryer because, well, my hair ain't long enough to need a blow dryer. So I had to borrow my wife's blow dryer here. But I usually just go ahead and set it on hot and then just blow it dry. I've not found any problems with doing it this way. So if some of you guys know of a reason that this might be a bad idea, then please leave a comment and let me know that it's a bad idea. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing it. But so here in a moment, we're gonna switch to the next day. Fast forward to the next day, and we're going to start painting this bad boy. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to go ahead and pencil in my little spiral for the paint on the main, I guess, body of the lighthouse. Again, I'm going for the Cape Hatteras lighthouse look. It's not going to look exactly right, but it's alright. Most of the painting I'm going to do is going to be pretty thick and bold. That's everything except the white. I actually kind of wanted the white to be just a little bit faded, give it a little bit of an antiquish look, and it ends up working out pretty good. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and just let this time lapse run, and I'll talk to you guys here in a second. So my original plan here was that I wanted to make a painting that was fairly, I guess, light and able to see the grains and stuff through the paint. But as I started painting this black, I started to realize that I really wanted to see a real dark black finish on this thing, because in my opinion the black color is really what makes it pop out. So I went ahead and just started really laying on the black color on this and the rest of the painting, and I think it turns out well. But again, this is your painting, so you can do however you want. So as we're bringing this video to a close, you may have noticed that on this light I left some of the bark still on the piece. The main reason I do that is because what I found with this cottonwood bark is that if you leave some of the old characteristics of the bark itself in there, it just makes the piece look so much more interesting. So that's what I did there on that light. I encourage you to do some cool little neat things with that too. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this series. The next piece that we're going to work on is a little seashell to sort of help round out our little project for a gift for my mom. And we're going to make it out of that piece of bark that chipped off at the very first episode. So be sure to tune in to that series, and following that one we're going to try and do some wood burning. So I hope you guys come back, and I hope you visit us again. And I hope that you're enjoying what we're doing here. If you are enjoying it, please give us a like, give us a subscribe, and tune in for the next series. Hope to see you guys again. Thank you so much.